Our next lesson in English is understanding suffixes. Go ahead and take out your English notes. Let's write today's date. And we're going to write understanding suffixes. You ever wonder how to spell suffixes? Okay, our goal for today's lesson is to identify the meaning of common suffixes. Okay, I'm going to read a definition. Let's look at our vocabulary words. I'm going to read a definition and then say the word. I want you to repeat the word after me. A word element that can only occur attached to a root word is an affix. An affix added to the front of the word, such as in prefix, is prefix. The word element that carries the main meaning in a word and provides the basis from which a word is derived is the root. An affix added to the end of a word is a suffix. Okay, so basically what it's saying, if I have a root word, let's say I have the word climb. Okay, this is the root word. So I'm going to put root underneath it. Anything I add to this word is called an affix, no matter where I put it. If I put it here, it's an affix. If I put it there, it's an affix. Okay? If I add it to the end of the word, like ing, this is a suffix. This is the root. I was trying to think of a prefix that could go at the beginning of the word, but I just can't find one. I don't know that this is really a word, but if I put an affix at the beginning of the word, like re, this is a prefix. So if you get confused, put these in alphabetical order. P, R, S. They're in alphabetical order. So the prefix goes first, and then the root word, and then the suffix. And remember, anything you add to the root word is an affix. That's why these both end in fix, because they're affixes. Okay? Alright. We know that words can function as nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. One way to make words mean what you want them to mean is to add the right suffix. Like we said, the suffix is an ending, different from the ordinary plural ending, that can be added to a word to give it a new meaning or a new function. Suffixes help you to extend your vocabulary and your ability to communicate your ideas clearly. Alright, there are conventions that must be followed when using suffixes. For example, you know that painter means one who paints. The word paintery should mean person connected with painting, but it's not a conventionally used word. By now, you've already picked up on a vast majority of the conventions as you have been learning the language throughout your life. Now, your lesson lists several suffixes. I'm not going to make you memorize these. If you remind me, I'll print this lesson for the test, for the quiz and the test. I'm not going to make you learn the meaning of all these suffixes, because in a few lessons you're going to have a list of prefixes, and there's going to be a ton of those as well. Okay? But I want you to know how to add them to words. Okay? Remember, you always put your suffixes at the end of the words. Okay? Make sure when you do this lesson, make sure you go through and look at these suffixes. Okay? All right. Go ahead and show me your notes. That was quick. It only took 5 minutes to take notes today. Go ahead and let me see your notes and answer the questions.